And today we have a video by a totally titled Bill Gates' daughter's AI startup caught scamming. I know who Bill Gates is, I don't know who his daughter is, but apparently she has been caught scamming. Well, her AI startup has been caught scamming. I don't know what to think about this because I haven't watched the video, but let's see what Atozi has for us today. And by the way, like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what you feel about this video, how I can improve it, and your takes too on everything I've said today. So let's dive right into the video.
This shopping app raised over $40 million, attracted celebrity investors, and is now facing allegations that it took credit for sales it never actually earned. So phia is one of those new shiny AI startups that promises to make shopping easier. You install it as a browser extension, you browse online like normal, and it's supposed to hunt down and lower prices, apply coupon codes at checkout, and even reward you with points that you can redeem for gift cards. Their slogan is literally never overpay again. And phia was co-founded by Phoebe Gates, Bill Gates' 23-year-old daughter, alongside of her Stanford roommate, Sophia Kiani. But since launching the company last year, the company has raised more than $40 million from venture capital firms and celebrity investors like Hailey Bieber and Kim Kardashian and so on and so on. And also, a whole plethora of musicians. I mean, there's so many musicians that invested, it kind of looks like a Coachella artist announcement rather than some sort of like investment round announcement. But the app has reportedly been downloaded more than 1 million times, and for a while, it looked like it became one of the hottest AI shopping tools on the internet. But recently, all of that changed because an investigation from Bloomberg, backed by the testing of an independent researcher and even one of phia's competitors, accused the company of something called cookie stuffing. And once you understand how this allegedly worked, you also understand why basically the entire marketing industry completely lost their minds over this all. So essentially, the easiest way to understand this is to forget about AI for a second and then just think about how the internet works. Because let's just say I spend 3 days writing a review on the best running shoes or something like that. Yep. You read my article, you click my link, and you buy a pair of running shoes. I didn't sell you those shoes directly, but because I convinced you to buy them, the shoemaker then pays me a small commission. That's called affiliate marketing. It's how review sites stay in business and how shopping guides make money, and how, honestly, a lot of YouTubers make money as well, myself included. Essentially, as long as the product is good, everyone wins. The shopper gets a recommendation, and the retailer gets a sale, and the person who actually influenced the purchase gets paid. At least, that's how it's supposed to work. According to Bloomberg's investigation, that wasn't always what was happening with phia. So Bloomberg tested the extension across more than 50 different retailers, and also relied on findings from affiliate marketing researcher Ben Edelman. And this guy's been investigating the industry for years, as well as testing from Capital One Shopping, which makes a competing browser extension. But essentially what they all found was that phia's extension could insert its own affiliate tracking code during checkout, even if phia hadn't actually been the reason that you ended up buying the product in the first place. And that's where this whole thing starts getting really messy. Basically, if you read a review on something, you head over to the retailer, you add it to your cart, and you get ready to check out, that's when phia's browser extension could step in. And instead of just looking for coupon codes like you expected, the extension would open a background tab and insert phia's own affiliate tracking code. So nothing about your shopping experience really changed. You still bought the exact same product, but you didn't discover it through phia. And behind the scenes, the affiliate commission would end up going somewhere completely different, like allegedly to phia, for example. But that's essentially what cookie stuffing is. And this might sound a little bit familiar because obviously Honey was outed for doing this a few years ago. But essentially, the term cookie stuffing is used to describe times when an affiliate tracking code is placed on someone's browser without that affiliate earning the referral. So in this case, critics allege that phia was claiming credit for sales it didn't actually drive. So if that's true, the people losing out aren't actually the shoppers. They're the websites, journalists, creators, and publishers who actually convinced someone to make the purchase in the first place. And the biggest voice behind the allegations is the guy I mentioned earlier, Ben Edelman. And he spent decades studying affiliate marketing and online advertising, and he reviewed phia's code and did his own testing. And he later published a detailed write-up explaining exactly what he found. So according to Edelman, this wasn't just Edelman. Maybe it's Edelman. Edelman or Edelman. I'm gonna switch up to Edelman so I've covered both bases now. But I'm slowly realizing we're overpaying for everything as of lately. Everything really just has become inch-fied, as Louis Rosman cleverly coined a while back. But it will require price to pay as well. Wireless experience 12 months. That's so just mention called the feature could enable coupon auto drop. And based on his testing, the feature could automatically trigger affiliate links without the user ever clicking an affiliate link themselves. And he also says the behavior was being controlled by the company's servers, meaning it could be turned on or off depending on things like what device someone was using. And this is where the story, I guess, takes another turn, because phia told Bloomberg that a recent release of its code caused a problem, and the company worked overnight to fix it. But Edelman doesn't actually agree with that. So based on his report, he says the feature first appeared in the version of the app released in December 2025 and remained there for months. And he also argues that because the feature was intentionally implemented and given the name AutoDraw. So that's really the issue at the center of this whole thing. phia says a software issue caused it and it's now been fixed. But then we have Edelman saying the evidence points to something way more planned out. Either way though, there's some massive backlash here because Impact.com suspended phia's account over behavior it says violated its policies. And that's a pretty big deal because affiliate marketing runs on trust. Retailers have to trust that affiliates are only getting paid when they're actually earning a sale. Publishers have to trust that they spend hours writing reviews and convincing someone to buy something that they're not going to lose out on that affiliate commission. Especially not last second just because you do a check to see if there's any other coupons that can save you money. Essentially, what phia is being accused of doing is exactly what Honey did. Because I feel like obviously if you remove the cookie stuffing, these apps aren't that bad. They essentially just help the consumer pay less money. But I guess certain players get greedy. Obviously, Honey was caught. phia, their allegations right now kind of seems like they were caught, but it's all alleged for now. But obviously, when allegations like this pop up, you can't exactly just shrug it off and say, it's probably fine. But also, I will say one thing I did notice while looking into this mess is this isn't even the first time that phia has faced questions about what its browser extension was doing behind the scenes. So late last year, Fortune reported that earlier versions of the extension were collecting way more browsing data than what they expected. So allegedly, this extension was sending copies of web pages users visited, including pages that could contain sensitive information like emails or bank account pages, all the way back to phia's servers. So again, if that is true,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna watch this whole video, bro. Like, it's a lot of information. So basically, they were caught doing what Honey did, and she helped found the company, right? So yeah, not too much going on right there, but you know, is what it is. See y'all later.